Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Campaign 13, Week 8, Day 4. So today, of course, we got ourselves the Doomsayer class event. Unfortunately, very bad hero class under the category of useless Daemon hero class. There are several of them. Almost all of them except one is bad. And actually, which one was the one that wasn't as bad? I know there's like one that is like slightly less worse, which makes the other one seem even worse. Let's see, if we go over here, go over Daemon. Oh yeah, Sorcerer. So there are three of them, Diabolist, Doomsayer, and Sorcerer. But only one of them is relevant, and it is Sorcerer. And it's barely even that relevant. It gets like a little bit of magic, has the purple, and if I'm not mistaken, it has 50% naturally. Oh, he doesn't? Oh, hold up, never mind. They're all bad. There's just the one that is the least worse. He doesn't even have half mana, though he does have a nice Shadow Tree, if nothing else. But, wow, they're all bad. They are all horrible. Poor, Daemon typing. It used to be so strong back in the day, and these days it is so bad. And, they're bad hero classes. All three of them doesn't help much. But anyways, hello everyone. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful day. Hello Isabel. Hello Roman. Hello Lester. Hello Emanator. Hello Bill. Hello, Akolo. Hello Lester. Hello Genki. Hello Supernova. Hello Andrew. Hello, hello Dwight. Hello Imperial. Hello Stacy. Hello Collier. Hello George. Hello everyone else. Welcome, 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 welcome. Okay, so today, of course, we're gonna be messing with the class event. We went over the team on Monday. Did I overwrite it yet? Oh no. Did I overwrite the? I may have. Oh no. Oh, there it is. Hey, there we go. It wouldn't take that long to make a new one. It's a pretty straightforward team. We don't have that many options. Well, we kind of have a lot of options, but like not a lot of good options. Like the kingdom's almost entirely Daemon, but there's very few things to choose from. Specifically, all of this right over here. And while there is a selection, not much. Obviously, the Scourge of Honor, which I might actually go down that route. This was the cheaper team, and I didn't want to show Scourge of Honor, so it'd be easier to make. Though I do kind of just want to plop a Scourge of Honor there. These guys are just for the little explosion. And I think that's all we need. I'll still keep it as Black Manacle. Actually, everything else we don't really need to change on it. Unless we want a double banner to Scourge of Honor, but it'll be fine this way. I don't think we need to change anything else. Let's go with it. So we'll go Scourge of Honor to double explode into Black Manacle. And it should be enough. If you had 3 times Queen of Sin, would be super bad, like a Daemon version of Ironhawk. Wait, what's the final trait on her? Isn't it just a stat reduction? I should forget after so long. I recall her not being too useful in any way. I'm pretty sure her final trait is a stat reduction related one. It'd be a little bit too inconsistent. Because I believe it's random stat reduction. Like ones that just spam magic stat reduction can be kind of okay. Actually, I believe he's almost in drop table now. The previous season's mythic. Because that guy had a magic reduction on him. That was kind of nice. You could just keep spamming it across the entire team so you didn't have to deal with RNG. I said, hello, Adronian. Hello, Tyrion. Hey, you changed your profile image. I said, hello, Cookie. I can't tell what that is from how small the icon is, though. I'm not sure what that is. But it is changed to something. It's a super shark. Ooh, nice. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I do need brown. Still in one-shot range. Shark in a Superman suit? That's funny. Oh, is that why you like the dolphin from the newer Pokemon game? It's almost a shark. But it does do the super suit thing. You blasted right through the class event? Yeah, it is one of the easier ones. Scourge of Honor should make this pretty quick, as we do have a nice solid AoE if we need to follow up after Black Manacle. And of course we're still at the range where Black Manacle just tears through everything. We're also doing it with Archmage just so we get mana just a little bit quicker. And of course we could kind of set any hero class there. These do give 2 EXP each, so you can set to any hero class and just get an EXP. We're going down the route of just getting it done slightly quicker. That is the game plan. And I do want to open marquees. I want to open as many as we can before the next Vault event. Actually, I might even need to slow down some. Because I do want to keep like a little bit of a reserve. Though then again, do we really need it? Like, even if next patch tweaks it, we're going to have a Vault event before then, and we can just get those Vault keys. Still hoarding all the epic Volkies, though. But yeah, we're just gonna deplete our whole entire Volky stack. Next Vault event isn't until sometime in April. I don't think we have an official date yet, do we? Let me double check. Because last I recall, we don't have an official date. Alright, official date. We need to go to weekly events. Brain failed for a second there. Yeah, we do know. April 21st. So pretty late April. Why is this so late? Why is this one so much later? Whatever happened to like that third Vault event we were supposed to get? We only got 2. This can't be the third. It's like 2 months after the fact. Or almost 2 months. But yeah, next Vault event is on the 21st of next month. Not this month. Well, it can't be this month. It's already been the 21st. But yeah, the next 21st is Vault event. Cool. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's around the time when that new Mega Man thing's coming out. And by new, I mean the re-release of them all. Well, I guess that weekend's going to be Vault event. Use Bane of Mercy to feed Black Managle for a quick start. Oh yeah, we do have access to Bane of Mercy, don't we? We could do that route. Get rid of one of our explodes for an Empower. We're so far through that the amount of time it'll take to switch at this point will probably not be worth it, but that's definitely a pretty good idea. But it would take so long to switch at this point that we'd probably almost be done with them by the time we switch it in. Come on, I'm trying to get the mana for the other guy. There we go. Honestly, I should just put Scourge of Honor in first slot. We could actually just run double Scourge of Honor or something. Like, we actually don't even need Hero of Black Managle. Let's go all in Scourge of Honor, get the cast, boom, dead. Because I think we're outside of one-shot range now. Let's see, are you still one-shotting? No, you're not. Luckily, it doesn't take you any time at all to get full mana again. No, we're one mana short there, though. At this point, might as well just get on him. Because true damage will have a much wider range of killing. You know what? We're just going to put him there. There we go. Because now they'll allow us to still get up on purple, but he'll be able to take the brown-red better. Let's make it a little bit quicker. So we have full mana, but we don't have enough to kill, so we're just going to take that. Boom, boom, boom. Scourge, dead. Oh no! He drained 2 mana from the Spirit Gems. We still have those around for a few more weeks. The rest of this week, next week, and 2 weeks from there. Because we're on the 8th week right now, so the rest of this week, all of next week, and then 1 week to end it out after that. And that's how long we still have to deal with those. Honestly, I've kind of enjoyed it, the mana drain one. They do get in the way sometimes, though, of course. They definitely haven't been my favorite power gem, but they've been, like, middle, slightly above middle, as far as my overall enjoyment of the mana drain gems. Like, even though it can be slightly annoying at times, I didn't find it that annoying overall. Open all the Volkies. We might be, honestly. If the next Vault event is until the 3rd week of April, we probably will. Because even if I only open, like... Let's see. Let's divide it up. Yeah, if we average, like, 30 a day, we would open every last one before the date. So it's probably going to happen. Because some days we're opening, like, 50 or 100. Of course, other days we're opening, like, 0 to, like, 20-ish. But we could easily open another 900 or so before then. It's very likely to occur. I need this guy to die beforehand. The other alternative is hope we random devour him, which I think at this point is what we're banking on. So we have a 20% chance this will kill him. Well, this will guarantee kill everything. But this has a 20% chance of killing him. Oh, and this just gives me full mana outright. No, he doesn't. Okay, come on, 20%. Let's go. Yeah, we got it! We got the 20%. That was the only way he would have died there. If that didn't trigger, he would have survived the Black Manacle damage. But we got it. Calculated risk. What do we need here? We need green. Let him skull us. Which I want a Black Manacle here. There should be enough to clean him up, but that's not already enough. Never mind. That's our gosh, Scourge of Honor. It's so high. Forgetting how ridiculously strong he is. I don't feel like I use him that much. Even though he is like basically Phoenicia. But true damage. Or almost the identical troop, just in a slightly different way. Especially since I maxed him. Because that 6 damage on him goes a long way. As it does on Phoenicia as well. He's just completely widens the range at which he can kill. Which is always good for any troop like that. Does that you join, donate gold, and then you can leave? Yeah, I still need to donate gold to the guild this week. I was going to wait until someone takes the spot. And no one's taken the spot yet. We still have a spot left in the guild. And I've been kind of waiting to donate my gold until someone came in. Because then I'm going to do like 5 million or something. Or no, maybe even 10 million. We got a lot of spare right now. So hello, Maximus. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I know. I'm deliberately not giving the gold. Just because I'm waiting for someone to take the spot and then we're donating a bunch. So that the newer person also gets it. I am aware. Please donate so because you're not finding anyone. Yeah, we'll go donate after we finish out the class event real quick. And then we'll donate slightly more when someone finally gets in. What do we need here? Let's go for the... let's try the 20% win again. I don't think we're going to get it this time, but it's worth a shot. Yes! 2 times in a row! Look at that. Look, that's why you run Black Manacle. It's so nice. How convenient is that? The 2 20% we actually need, and it triggers both times. Very convenient. Anyways, let's go clear our dailies. We got a lot of gems today. Specifically 150. Oh, before we do, let me go donate to the guild already. Let's see. We'll do the minimum for now, but we'll do a little bit more later. Let's see if we get anything from it. Anything good? No. Just generic loot. But generic loot's still good too. Alright, let's go take these out. I do want to do it with Rowan build. As we are still slowly but surely trying to get this class to max. We are currently at 92, so this will bring us to 93. But slowly we shall get it all the way. Alright, we don't have an extra turn, so we'll just take that. Give you. Yeah, I wonder if anyone ever exploits that at any point. Like, trying to get people to enter a guild and then just, like, donating a bunch of gold. I highly doubt anyone has ever real-world traded in this game to do that. Like, someone just hoarding, like, 500 million gold, someone recruits them, they dump the 500 million gold or however much they have, and then they just immediately leave. Because I believe there's no timer on when you can start donating. Like, I'm pretty sure the second you enter a guild, you can just start donating to the guild. So you could just accumulate a bunch of gold, and then just go into a guild and dump it all. I somewhat did that when I made my own guild. Unintentionally. I actually forgot to donate to the guild I was actually in at the time. And then I just, like, dumped, like, tens of millions into the new guild. I was more so accidental than deliberate, though. Like, I saved some, but obviously I also forgot to, like, donate there weekly. Which I think at the time was, like, $1 million or $500,000, whatever it was at the time. Gosh, this thing is bulky. I should have just taken a skull. Luckily, the Cascade took a skull for us, so that works. There we go. 100 gems secured. Let's go get our 50. You said 61? Nice. On your new account? Or on what? Didn't you mention you started a new account earlier? Oh, is that your mobile-only account? That's funny. That's 65 now. I'm not sure if we're going to start a new account at any point again. It's always fun doing them. But they're only, like, really good for the first, like, I would say 100 hours. Then it just feels like you're playing a main account by that point. At which point you might as well just be grinding on your main account. Because the early game for Gems of War is a lot of fun. Because it makes you have to think about what you have to build for teams. Because you have access to so little, so you got to get a lot more creative than you normally would. You know what? We already took out 2. Might as well take this last one too for a little bit of XP. Hey, there's our level up. But yeah, there's a lot of diverse team building you could do. It's tedious, not fun. I don't know. I personally enjoy it. You're definitely a really resource poor when you first start out the game, though, which will get a little getting used to again. Because we have like infinite of essentially every resource in the game for the most part, with a few exceptions like deeds and such. But for like 90% of the currencies in the game, we have like more than we would ever know what to do with. Which of course when you start a brand new account is very much not the case. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Alright, next order of business. Let's go to dungeon. We are still trying to get Diamantia. If we don't get lucky, we'll have it by next Wednesday. If we do get lucky, we'll have it before next Wednesday. Oh, we're not getting lucky. We have like first trapped like every single day this week. Let's try. Also, we basically got 3 traps. Because this is essentially a trap 2. If you misclick it, you move up a floor, which moves you down a level. Alright, so we gotta deal with Curse and Silence. Well, hello, Triple Orpheus Medal. We meet again. This is like one of the worst combos. Meaning, even if they have immune to silence, they will still get it. Oh, wait. What order are they doing it in, though? Oh, it's even in Curse... Wait, we'll actually do it in Curse Silence order? That is so bad. Let's see. Does it actually do it in Curse Silence order? Let's see here. It does! No! Because it goes from top left to bottom right. Oh, that is so bad. Means I can't even immune against it. Well, unless I go one of those weird troops. Besides from those few. Oh, that is so bad. We basically hit the worst possible combination of trap you can have. Curse Silence in correct order that it actually Curse Silences you properly. That is horrifically bad. Oh, come on. The one thing I need to not be silenced is the last one to get undone. And that's with Orpheus medals, too. Problem with Voice of Orpheus is... Oh, wait, it wouldn't be stunned. That's true. I could put a Voice of Orpheus summers on here, and if it takes a yellow, we're good to go. Yeah, we can replace out the Leprechaun, I guess. Might as well. Voice. Because Leprechaun's not going to be doing anything. So if we take a yellow, it'll cleanse us. Hello, yellow. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. Normally I don't do that because it goes so much slower. But if we don't have access to Leprechaun for multiple turns, it's just going to be slow anyways. So having Orpheus isn't actually slower in this context. No, he just mana drained me. Unfortunate. What was the class team? I ended up basically just going all in on Scourge of Honor. Was basically a class team. It was Scourge of Honor with a Black Manacle Archmagus behind it. The rest of the team didn't really matter because it was just for the 2 explosions that start a battle, which almost everything in Cinemirage does. You can technically run the new Empower troop too. But it would only feed into Black Manacle unless you put another purple damager. I felt like that'd be a little bit overkill with Archmagus. Unless you went a different hero class, in which case it wouldn't be as overkill. I'm going to kill this one first, just because the other one can actually have status effects. Which doesn't really matter too much, but also make sure you can't mana drain us. Also, I never understood why they made the damage of Voice of Orpheus so bad. It does like 1-to-1 based on how much mana you have on your team. And if I'm not mistaken, it does not boost ratio from itself. Because similar to many things like Submerge boost ratio and Bless boost ratio, the calculation takes place after your mana has already been drained. So the 22 mana cost of Voice of Orpheus does not actually count towards your damage. Which is very unfortunate. Anyways, grab our Dragonite. Still slowly but surely trying to get there. I believe we are more than halfway there. We are at almost 666. 2/3 of the way there. So close yet so far. But we will, next week, be able to finally do Diamantia. And get those unowned. Oh, the High Priestess. Oh, yeah, because you can get it with the... Oh, yeah, I didn't actually get the bigger pass, did I? When I got it at the beginning of the thing, I think I just got a standard pass. because I didn't have as much in my Steam account and it was being weird. So I'm just on standard pass right now. I think technically is released if you got the bigger pass. I think it's too big a deal though. So there is that small amount of precious Dragonite in there, but I don't know, I might just go for standard pass this time. But yeah, I never did because my Steam account was acting up then. And afterwards, I didn't actually have enough in the account to do the full thing. We can still upgrade at any point if we wanted to, though. You can do that for either the 2 passes when it comes to the Kingdom Pass, or I mean to the Campaign Pass. It can literally be the last day. Though do make sure you have all the stars and everything. But it can literally be the last day and you can claim it. And still get the star bonus, too. You go straight to like 1,200. You demand a refund. I'll go upgrade in a little bit. I just need to try to figure out what on earth is going on with my Steam thing. Because when I try doing it through Steam, it doesn't let me put more money in. I just need to figure out what's going on with that. Because I honestly have no clue. I could do it through Google Chrome, but it won't let me do it through Steam itself. Like, I can open Steam through Google Chrome, and it will work. But if I open it through Steam, it doesn't want to work. It just takes so many more steps, and I don't think my password's auto-saved. So I need to go dig it up wherever it might be. Anyways, what were we doing? We did that. I guess we're doing Valky Grind now. Also, we will still be covering a video on the thingy. Though I think we've done enough testing on it to kind of know what we're going to be going over. Just need to organize the teams. Maybe we should cover one more that hasn't been shown yet. And go from there. Anyways, I'm going to go grab Valky's now. So where are we at? We are... Oh yeah, let me go ahead and add a redeem code too. Oh, I still haven't... You know what I still haven't done yet? I still haven't dug up all the codes from Discord yet. So let me go reopen Discord again. Which makes it take slightly longer. Where is the team? Hello? Magnesia? There we go. Hey, in another week, we might never run Magnesia again. It's gonna feel good. We might never need to use that team ever again. It's gonna be pretty solid. Alright, also I got a lot of messages from someone. I'll need to check those later. Also 2 from Spectrian, showing an image of something. Let's see. Oh, Tower does appear in Explorer. Interesting. Only as the Mythic, though, of course. Interesting. Anyways, let me go get the codes from Kafka. It should be this one. Alright, let me know if this code works. Copy. Okay, let's actually make sure it's on our copy paste this time. Before we click enter. Let's see. It is. Okay. Let me know if that's a new code. Yes, no, maybe so. Because that should be a new one. So let me know when you can. Also, I could just claim it myself too. That would be another way to check. Let's see. Alright, let me go check. Let's go to the official website. Okay, it does work. Perfect. So I was going to leave that up just in case it doesn't. Let's see. Let's go to the redeem code section. Let's go put in that. Boom, boom, boom. And yes, it does indeed work, and someone already claimed it for me. Thank you. Assumably Isabel. But thank you for that. Alright, there we go. And again, same word as always, 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Alright, let me go exit out of Discord. And not accidentally exit out of the game. Alright, there we go. If you hand out another, I bet it works. Yeah, I bet it would too. We will soon. Definitely on the Vault weekend coming up for sure. Trying to think what other big thing we have going on in Gems of War between now and then. Oh, the 6.9 patch. The 6.9 patch is in, should be in a couple weeks. I believe it's supposed to be sometime in April. And realistically, it's going to be early mid-April. Almost guaranteed before the next Vault event. What was that about not using Magnesia anymore? Well, once we have Diamantia, we might not need it for most things. There'll probably still be a few niche situations where we want Phoenicia. But once we have the new dragon, and by new dragon, I mean the dragon that came out like 5 months ago that we're just about to get enough resources to finally get. But that new dragon, once we have that new dragon, we might retire not Diamantia. We might retire Phoenicia in most situations. Not all, but a good number of them. And we're going to have that within a week. We'll have it by next week's Wednesday at the latest. And even earlier if we find merchants with Dragonite, or just get lucky on a dungeon day. which means at this point, slightly less than a week we'll have it. At this point, I think we only need 5 more Dragonite drops. Oh no, we'll need slightly more than 5. We need 6. So yeah, next Wednesday. Exactly next Wednesday. Unless we get lucky on something. In which case will probably be next Tuesday. No, since we want one more. It's actually kind of funny because the previous batch, she actually gave me more codes on the exact day I ran to 0. It was very convenient. And no more chocolate-covered chocolates for him. The main reason I didn't do it was because of the transaction not working earlier. Because I was mostly just messing around to see if it would even work, and then it worked, and I never bothered upgrading it because I forgot I didn't until literally just now. Because 8 months ago was when we were having issue with the Steam thingy. And I'm pretty sure I'm still having that issue. I'll just have to do it through the browser. Which isn't that big a deal, it just takes a few minutes longer. It doesn't even matter until next week anyways, because that's when we get the Mythic a day early. I mean, a week early, I mean. Because new Mythic comes out for Bigger Pass next week's Monday. You're going on strike. You better go and upgrade it quick before you lose the Isabel donations. We'll upgrade it before Monday. Monday's the day that it matters on. Because that's when you actually get the relevant thing early. So we can cover the Mythic early. And she's like half... Honestly, she probably is like half our donations to the channel, which is greatly appreciated. Like, I'm not even sure what the number is at this point. It is so high. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. I said, hello, EH. Welcome, welcome. I'm gonna lose half my paycheck. Well, you still make a bunch from ad revenue and everything else, too. And the Patreon as well. And by a bunch, I mean, pretty small amount, but, you know, they add up. So we've not gotten any of the good orbs tonight. Oh yeah, we'll have the extra 2 magic for Guild War next week. I didn't even think about that. That's true. What's the benefits for Patreon? Honestly, I think, like, none these days. It was just a way that people could donate reoccurring without YouTube taking as much. If anyone who is ever on the Patreon wants anything, just let me know. It's normally just, like, video suggestions and stuff like this at this point. Because on Patreon, they only take 5%. YouTube takes 30%. So anything ever done through Super Chat is 30% less as far as what I receive. Whereas on Patreon, it's pretty much the full amount. Isabel's on our Patreon as well, which is greatly appreciated. I should probably update that page at some point. They've changed so many things on that website in the last couple years. Upgrade is your request. We are going to do it. I just need to get the thing working through Steam. Behind the scenes in the Patreon. I don't know, we never really had a good incentive to ever go to the Patreon. I supported it for like the first couple years, and then it's like, most people just do it through YouTube anyway, so I just kind of stopped. But we still have it open. Yeah, Isabel is our only super mod on YouTube. They have like normal moderation and then like some kind of super moderation. We did give it to Isabel. I'm not even sure what power she has with that. I know it's nothing too dangerous. Well, she wouldn't abuse her power. I wonder if anyone will request a mythic tier list. I know, it's still in the works. Soon, TM. At this rate, the mythic tier list has like 7 more mythics than it was initially going to have at this point. Oh, what's a super mod? YouTube has like a new option for it. There's like 2 different moderation statuses. What the difference between the 2 are, I have not the slightest clue. They added it about a month ago, or a couple weeks ago. It was pretty recent. And no one knows. But yeah, it's some kind of newer feature on YouTube. Not really sure what it does, but we gave it to Isabel. And only Isabel at this point. It's weird because it still shows the same icon next to her name. Of like the blue wrench. Even though it's a slightly different status. You know what it does, obviously. Yeah, whatever function she has more than you guys. The mod of the mods. I think she actually can moderate the other moderators. I'm not sure what every feature is, but I'm pretty sure that is one of the features of it. Is that she can moderate other moderators. Because I think the default moderation system for it made it so a YouTuber couldn't... Like, only the YouTuber could moderate their moderators. But, like, the super mod status allows your moderators to moderate your moderators. Which is never really an issue with our channel, though. You're a super shark. That makes up for it. Kind of like the One Ring in Lord of the Rings, kind of. I still to this day have never seen it, though I do know the reference. Okay, that's 150. Hey, it's a nice big number. Oh, so I just realized we're still at 69 Orbs of Glory. That means the last couple streams, we've just had 69 on our screen, like, every single day. Just sitting in the corner. Until we get another Orb of Glory. How have we not gotten Orb of Glory in days? We haven't even gotten the small ones. Though we have gotten Major Pet within that time, so I can't really complain too much. Got a Major Pet within that time, got a Major Forging within that time. Got a couple good drops. If someone just took red to get her to full mana, that would have been a fail. I was like trying to cascade the thing into an extra turn and didn't realize there was just an extra turn sitting there already. You were made moderator against your will. Yeah, I think you wanted to post a link one day. And for whatever reason, I think there is a function for it on Twitch, but YouTube doesn't have a function for it. You cannot give someone the function to post links only. The only way you can make someone post links on YouTube is to give them moderator status. A lot of times I just don't revoke it. Because I know the people I generally give it to won't end up abusing it. But yeah, YouTube doesn't have like a let person post a links button. I think there is on the back end, but I can't like right click on someone's name and enable it. I think you have to go into the back end of your YouTube, figure out where on earth that is buried, add their name manually to the list, and then I think they can start posting links. But YouTube doesn't have like a just click on their name, click the tab that says, hey, they can post links now, and then they can post links. YouTube doesn't have an equivalence like that. I'm pretty sure Twitch does, though. But YouTube does not, unless they've added it recently. Let me check. Let's see. Let me go right-click someone who isn't a mod. Let's see, Clip Bomb. Can I give you link access? Let's see. I can go to your channel. I can pin the message. I can report you. I can remove you. I can put you in timeout. I can hide you on this channel. And I can add you as a moderator. I can also add you as the other moderator. So we have standard moderator and managing moderator. Oh, they did finally add the button for 2 of them. Cool. But yeah, there's 2 different versions of moderator. Everyone's a standard moderator except Isabel, which is a managing moderator. What on earth a managing moderator does, I still do not know. I clicked the link when it came out, when YouTube released the feature, and it brought me to a page that did not tell me what it was. As well as to a video that did not tell me what it was, because it was from years back, even though they just added the feature like a month ago. And I never bothered looking it up. But whatever it does, Isabel has those functions. Have a good night, Okoli. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good weekend coming up. Oh, that reminds me. My family didn't end up stopping by. The main issue that happened is where they were at, vacationing. They ended up getting sick, and they were concerned that it might have been COVID, so they didn't bother stopping by. Which is unfortunate. But of course we didn't want to get sick either, so it made sense. But unfortunately, I didn't get to see them today. They were still planning to come around sometime, maybe in the summer. Because they were even considering vacationing here at some point. We are in a vacation hotspot. I'm actually surprised more family doesn't vacation down here. They have occasionally over the years, but very rarely. Like, we're in one of the bigger, like, 20, 30 vacation spots in all of the United States. Yeah, almost none of our family ever vacations here. I'll catch you later, Terry, and thanks for stopping by. Yo, permaban supplement? Aw, where has he been? I'm pretty sure he still plays Gems of War and everything. We have not seen him in, months. Hope he's doing okay. It tends to happen sometimes. People who watch for, like, months upon months, and they just disappear one day. It's like, oh, we never see them again. Or if we do see them, we see them, like, way after the fact. Like Maximus. Maximus, I think, went away for a couple years, and then he's back. Hello, Maximus. I think you're still here. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, sometimes just people just disappear. Move on to other things, or whatever they're doing in their life. It's just always strange, because I don't notice it until, like, at least, like, a week or a couple weeks after. Because initially, it's like, oh, yeah, they're just not here to stream. Or if it's for an entire week, it's like, oh, maybe they're on vacation or something. And then it's like a month later, it's like, oh, yeah, they're gone. They be gone. They be completely gone. He wants me to play more Among Us. We played it for 2 streams, and everyone kept killing me. Or did we play for 1 stream? I don't remember. I do remember the really funny moment when we tricked everyone, though. But no, everyone just kept killing me. Which was quite an issue. Not even that we were playing bad, it's that, like, literally people were, like, just going straight for us to kill us. Regardless. It's like half the time we could even play the game. Because we're on the hit list for almost the entire lobby. Did someone have a question about the end of last stream about the bandit? Did they? Or did I not answer it? Sometimes that happens. It's kind of funny because sometimes at the end of a stream I'll ask, like, does anyone still have any questions? And then I'll sometimes not notice someone asking a question. Which is, unfortunate. Happens sometimes. Can we please stop getting the ingot one? I know it's the most common one, but we have not been seeing much else tonight. Making the number go up. Oh, I really can't wait till we get to Dragon, though. 1 more week. Less than a week at this point, and we'll finally have it. The thing we've been grinding for like 6 months now. Wait, when was it added? Let me go check. We're on the Gems of War website. Let me go to patch notes. The update that brought Gem Dragons was on August 24th. So September, October, November, December, January, February, March. 7 months? Wait, it's been that long? Whoa, it has taken us 7 months. Slightly more than 7 months. 7 months and a few days to get all the Gem Dragons. And finally get the Diamantia. Wow, that's a while. But yeah, it took slightly over 7 months. That's unfortunate. I was hoping it would take like half a year. Because we said it would be around like December to February. But we hit the really unlucky ends. We went like 4 times over odds, if not more. Stats? Disenchanting has no bearing on stats. That is correct. Disenchanting only just gives you some souls. Disenchanting has not been updated since the game released. It is a very dated concept from 8.5 years ago. Scaled on a game that has like 50% lower soul gain than what it does now. And for whatever reason, has never been updated to this day. Oh no, Disenchanting does not reset stats. If you go down to 0 copies and then you get a copy again, whatever upgrades you had on the troop will still be persistent. NXX is not here to hear that. But yeah, if you go all the way down to 0 copies of a troop, and then you get a copy, it still retains every upgrade you ever had on it. So whatever traits it had, whatever levels it had, whatever anythings it had, are all retained, even if you go down to 0 copies. Ideally, you should never do that, go down to 0 copies. But if you were to do such a thing... Oh, we don't have 69 anymore. There's a lesser. Oh, time to make it 70. It's only a matter of time. There we go. Oh, I accidentally made it 67. Wrong number. Didn't delete the 6. So if he called delete the card, will it reset to 0 trades and stuff? I'm not sure what you mean by that. But it will retain all of its everything. So if you go down to 0 copies and then get a copy of it later, it'll still have every attribute I had earlier. Also, hello Defiant, welcome. No, I'm pretty sure you can still disenchant to 0. It's something the game tries to make you not capable of doing, but I believe you're still capable of it, though I haven't tried in, like, ever. But I do recall it being possible, because some people have done it in the past, unless they've changed it in the recent years, which they might have. Because it's not like I'm, like, constantly trying to get 0 copies of something. But it should still work that way. I know the game has like a billion warnings trying to make sure you don't do that, though. Unless they just made it literally impossible to in recent updates. Oh yeah, people go down to 0 of the treasures all the time. True. That's a good example of it. These people are constantly going down to 0 sacred treasure and possibly genie lamps. I currently have a stock of both, but this is a very common resource to go down to 0. Because it's a resource that's also a troop. So very commonly, it'll go from you having it upgraded to 0 copies to it still being upgraded once you finally get a copy back. Also, the lesser treasure is so bad value that when it comes to coins, and possibly even the rings, you almost get more value from disenchanting them than to use them on an upgrade for a faction. At least later in the game. I still hoard them in case they ever add a function to be able to upgrade them. Because I feel like they're eventually going to have to do such a thing. But they still haven't. Can we please stop getting ingots? That's like our 4th or 5th ingot today. Guess I cannot type. I still cannot type. I still cannot type. There we go. We'll eventually click the right number. A bunch of gold. Treasure maps are consumable, but regular troops, you don't think that's a way to remove them once you have them. Oh no, I know you used to be able to disenchant to 0 back in the day. They may have removed such a feature though. But treasures could definitely always reach 0. Because those are definitely consumable all the way to 0. Because if you only have one sacred treasure and then use it, well then you have 0. Because that doesn't stop you from using your last sacred treasure. Also, now that I think about it, the treasures are the only way you can actually, like, delete a troop in a sense. Like, not through disenchanting, but through, you know, the actual consumption of the troop. Because all the treasure troops are consumed upon upgrading a faction. Or, you know, however many you use gets consumed. Which is slightly different than how disenchanting works. Oh, you finally done all the classes? Huge congrats, Defiant. Nice, you maxed all of them. I haven't even done that yet. In the sense that I still haven't bothered doing Spirit Walker yet. Slowly but surely, we are getting there. We got to 93 today. I'm just not in a rush to get it up, so we're slowly poking at it. Slacking on all those levels. I know, right? We could do it in like a couple hours if we just power grinded it. There's just no reason to, so I've just been slowly getting it up for free over time. Because there's very little incentive to fully max it. It'll probably be like a month at the current rate at which we'll max it. But we'll do so with like 0 time. Because we're just doing it off of like dailies we were already going to be doing anyways. At the same pacing pretty much I would be killing them anyways. So it's not slowing down at all. Because otherwise we'd have to take like 3 to 5 hours out of our time to go do it. Whereas if we just do it over the course of the next month, we could do it for basically 0 time. Doing it during tasks we were already going to do. Which basically just saves us several hours. Gosh, the Dragonite Gnome is so common. Why can't we get the actual Dragonite from him? We're so close, yet so far. It's gonna feel really weird once I don't need Dragonite anymore. Because our gem stack is just gonna go flying upwards, especially on days we don't go merchant hunting. Because I'm not used to that. We're basically sinking 300 gems guaranteed every single day. And then in a couple weeks from now, we're not going to be doing that anymore. Unless 6.9 does so. Unless 6.9 adds a yet another gem sink. Which, it might. Knowing them. Though normally they don't do 2 gem sink patches back to back. And the merchant update was definitely a gem sink update. So there's a good chance next update does not sink gems. What it will do, I do not know. But hopefully it is not gem sink. I'm not sure. It's called like traps and something. Traps and trinkets or something? I can't remember. It's called traps and something. Actually, let me go look it up. I actually completely forget. Let's see. Yeah, tricks and traps. Let me go find the official post. I haven't looked at it for a while. Official news. I assume there'd be people talking in it. There it is. 2023 roadmap. Where's the image for it? But yeah, it was the spring holiday event, which we already know is coming. That's like happening mid-April. And the other one was the Tricks and Traps 6.9 update. Then we're finally getting the Adana rework in May. And June, we're having some kind of summer holiday event, as well as a Pan's Veil Legends Reborn. Which is actually weird. We haven't had Legends Reborn in a while. The last Legends Reborn was back in... December? No, January, because I'll carry one. But yeah, we have not had one since January. I think that's the longest we've ever not had a Legends Reborn since Legends Reborn has existed. Oh, no. We had one in March. Wait, did we really? Okay, never mind. I was going to say, 5 months would have been the longest for sure. But never mind, we had one in March for, did we? Mrs. Scales. Why do I not remember us having a Mrs. Scales one this month? Oh, maybe it hasn't happened yet. Wait. Do we have one coming up right next week? Is that next week's thing? Pets. Because I don't recall one happening for Mrs. Scales yet. Am I going crazy? I'm pretty sure we haven't had it yet. These are the troops. Yeah, we haven't had it yet. It doesn't have a release date. Did they cancel it? Because, yeah, we have not had a Mrs. Scales Legends Reborn. There's a reason why I don't remember it. It never happened. At least not yet. That's weird. I wonder if we're still getting it this month. If we are, it has to be next week. Assuming they're still doing it in March. Unless they're just delaying it some. Because next week's the last week of March that they could possibly do it on. Next Foxington Kingdom event is all the way in April. Oh, that's actually pretty early. Normally we have to wait till the summer after one of those. So we'll finally be able to go and get everything, particularly free-to-play players. Because you'll be able to get everything that was on the paid side, the Kingdom Pass. As well as more copies of the Fox thing to finally upgrade it if you want to. You can also just use a blue orb on it, of course. You could use Scourge of Honor with Tide's Lash to do Vault Keys and get XP for the class. Yeah, I was considering that. I was considering doing that too with the new troop as well. And ultimately didn't end up building a team around it. But yeah, Tide's Lash is pretty useful. I don't feel like I like using it that often though. Like in most situations I prefer using Rope Dart. But Tide's Lash has a nice spread that can concentrate onto things. And has a slightly higher max hit than Rope Dart. It doesn't armor tier though. But there's a lot of similar things to that of Rope Dart. Come on, something good? Well, this is something good, not the thing we're looking for, though. Alright, let's go for a few more of these. Maybe like 8 more. So, hello, David. Welcome. Okay, let's go for Explosion. Your bandit has its elite level gold and isn't fully traded. But you were curious for others where their bandit was fully traded. Yeah, I'm not sure if they're ever going to do something about that. It's kind of weird how some people have it and others don't, because of the rework they did a while back. It's one of those weird inconsistencies in the game. Not too many of them, though. But theoretically, there are multiple troops that are possible to not have their traits and still be gold medaled. Because the way that refunds work in this game, which they haven't done since the whole bandit fiasco, is it does not refund the newer mechanics. Like, it doesn't refund Ascension, it doesn't refund gold elite levels, or any elite levels for that matter. So anytime they've ever had a refund for a troop, and they're going to be reworking for the next time they do refunds, maybe around the time of the Adana rework. But unless they completely overhaul it, you'll be able to get a bunch of troops again that have lack of traits while still being fully maxed, if you wanted to. Very rarely is that useful, though. Bandit was one of those super niche situations where it was just very strong to have him not be traded, while still having his bonuses. But of course, most troops would be at disadvantage, particularly Legends and Mythics, if you were to have not fully upgraded them. So the refund wouldn't really matter as much. I really hope they don't nerf Ironhawk, though. Like, of the few most detrimental things they could ever do to the game, nerfing Ironhawk's definitely within top 3. One of those other ones is them nerfing Tribute, which should never, ever, ever, ever happen. And I'm not sure what a third is, but there's definitely a third out there. Make everything of Lycanthropy, no. No, the third would probably be adding a power gem that's equally as annoying as Lycanthropy was. Those are probably the three. Like, detrimental things they could ever do. Or pretty high up there on detrimental things that can be done. Oh yeah, I did mention a while back to untrait your bandit way back when. And now a bunch of people are running around with broken bandits. I'm still surprised they didn't do some kind of like force upgrade or something. Like they just kind of left it like that. I wonder if they even know it's a thing. Like, are they even aware of the whole bandit situation? Because to some degree, oh wow, that was almost pure event keys. To some degree, I feel like they don't. Because I feel like they would, like, do something to undo that or something. If they were aware of such. Because, like, 10 to 20% of the player bases have bandits stronger than everyone else's bandits. It is very rarely comes into play, but when it does, it's very useful. It's mostly only relevant for Guild War. I don't even think I normally set the troop that uses it these days. But the one exception being Thief. I still use Thief occasionally, which does use that mechanic. But I've been replacing them mostly for Elementalists or Orb Weaver. Because those probably been my two most common defend hero classes. Actually, if I go check them right now, I'm pretty sure every single one of them is either Elementals or Orb Weaver. Except for maybe one. As far as the defend teams, that is. Let me double check. Do I actually only... Because I think I only run Thief on one, unless I've retired that one. Let me double check. What are our defend teams? It's also good to check just because it will be Guild War next week, too. Where are my defends? So yeah, Thief, Elementalist, Orb Weaver, Elementalist, Orb Weaver. That's what I thought. I only use one for Thief. And I use it on Red Day for very protective Book. So that we can hopefully keep Book safe. But it's this 35% bandit thing that makes it very broken. Oh yeah, wasn't this the team that was winning so much, too? Wasn't this the one that had absurd win rate? Oh no, we're exploiting the power of a nerfed buffed bandit. Or whatever you'd call whatever all nerfed the state of bandit is when he's not fully traded. Oh, wait, his name's not Bandit. What's he called? Wait, what's his name? Wait, it's not Bandit? Wait, is it not? Wait, why did it not come up? I literally just typed Bandit. Am I going crazy? Did this mistype Bandit? I may have. But, yeah, no trait final Bandit fully upgraded. It's a very weird thing, but it's very strong. Theoretically, you can have one just like this, it just won't be gold medaled. But you can have a non-gold medaled, non-stealthy bandit. But it's impossible in the current state of the game to have them both be gold medaled and not have stealthy. Because it's kind of a contradiction. You need a gold medal. Like, it needs to have all of its traits upgraded to be able to get gold medal. But because it got refunded, like, several years ago, like 4 years ago at this point, some people were able to refund it. Just get back its 2 traits, and the refund doesn't work on the Gold Elite level, so now it's Gold Elite without Stealthy. Which is very strong. You can still have a non-stealthy one if you never upgraded it to this point. You could leave it non-upgraded. It just can't have the gold medal. But you would still have a non-stealthy bandit, which is still similar. Just with a few less stats. I was like, open like 6 marquees. Because everyone can still have a non-stealthy bandit if you didn't already upgrade it. But no one can make their thing gold elite level and unstealthy in the current state of the game unless you did it a while back. Oh, did I type in bandit instead of bandit? Whoops. Missed the D. Mistakes have been made. Yeah, does anyone else have any other questions? Anything you want me to go over, do let me know. Otherwise, 4 marquees, and I think we're calling it for tonight. And then tomorrow night, we have Bounty Hunter. I'll be doing Bounty Hunter. I'm not sure if we're doing all Bounty Hunter tomorrow night, but we might spread it out across the 3 days. Though Bounty Hunter honestly doesn't take that long these days. Like, I want to say it takes like 1 to 3 hours, give or take, depending on your teams and everything you have. As more and more stats come into the game, it does keep getting increasingly quicker. They also haven't been doing any, like, super hard final battles lately. But of course, that could change if they add a harder one. A lot of them have been pretty tame lately. But yeah, we do have that happening in a couple hours from now. Of course, 6 hours from now, we actually have Bounty Hunter starting up. And we'll be messing around with it tomorrow night. If you need the team, we covered it in the Monday video. I don't have a copy-paste for it because we can't until 6 hours from now. However, I put the 4 troops name there. But of course, you guys already probably know what it is. It's just, I can even just say it right now. It's Ogress, Tigraki, Corpse Mirror, and the new Bounty Captain. And the reason I can't make a copy-paste for it is because, well, the new Bounty Captain doesn't exist for another 6 hours. But, you know, standard Bounty Hunter. The meta doesn't really change much for it, if ever. Oops, I accidentally used one too many keys. Oh well, we'll open this final key then. Definitely not retreating from it, that's for sure. I wonder if anyone has accidentally done that before. Retreat from a vault event. You do not get refunded your key if you do. Or not from a vault event, but I mean from opening a vault key. Alright, final orb. Anything good? Hey! There we go. Good thing we did open one more. Lesser Orb of Glory. Look at that. Not too bad. Oh, there we go. A little bit of loot to end it on. Anyways, guys, thanks for stopping by. Enjoy your week, enjoy your weekend, and we'll be back tomorrow night, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow, as we do every single night. And, yeah, I'll probably hand out 2 codes tomorrow, too. One around the time when we get level up, and another one a little bit later, maybe after Bounty Hunter. Because we're not doing all Bounty Hunter tomorrow, but, you know, after the Bounty Hunter battles, I mean. Which will probably still take a good portion of tomorrow's stream, but we're not going to do the whole thing of Bounty Hunter tomorrow. We'll spread it out a little bit. We easily could do it in one single session. It doesn't take that long these days, but, do make sure to use the maximum amount of points for the 30 times multiplier, so you do get all the points for Bounty Hunter tomorrow. Anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you guys soon. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for watching.